Please tell me you're not defective. Hey guys, welcome back to the Sanctuary. You may have heard on Facebook and maybe Statue Forum that some collectors have discovered a defect on their Vampire's Lust from Sideshow. I don't know how many cases there are. I've seen 3 or 4. It's hard to say whether it's a broad problem with the whole 400 edition size or if it's localized to just a few pieces that for some reason have a crack in them at the top of the legs. I did not notice that problem on mine when I assembled her the day that I got her. I was kind of excited, so it's possible that I missed it, but I want to make sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disassemble her down to that point, and we'll see if that crack is there or not. And I'm going to disassemble her in the exact same order that I assembled her so that I don't forget some little piece that ends up crashing to the floor and breaking in two. So let's start doing that now. The first piece I'm going to remove is her portrait. And I've laid out a cloth here for all the pieces. Next up is the hand with the goblet. And then the victim's portrait. I'm going to be really careful here because her hair comes up right next to the bottom of the dress. Got that. Next up is the victim's right arm. Next up is the victim's left arm, which is a pretty big piece. And then the fur on her shoulders, on top of her cape. And then the cape itself, which is on 2 pegs. I really hate disassembling statues. I'm always nervous something terrible is going to happen. All right, and then there is a small piece of her skirt. Where is that? It's this piece here, which is a strong magnet. All right. And then this is the moment of truth. We're going to lift off her upper body and the victim. All right. We'll see how YouTube feels about revealing basically the naked bottom half of a statue. But as you can see, I do not have a crack. So that's great news. It's right here. It goes all the way here and even down the side for some collectors. But mine seems okay. That's really good news. So I would highly recommend, if you have this statue or if you're getting this statue, that you make sure that there is no crack in this area of the statue. So collectors who own this piece and it does have the defect are kind of in a tough spot. The edition size is 400 on this piece. It's currently waitlisted, but we don't know if the statue is actually sold out or if the first batch is sold out and there's another batch coming later. In this case, I think it's important that Sideshow let us know whether or not this piece is truly sold out. And the reason for that is because people who have called with this problem have gotten different responses. The first few got replacements. Sideshow still had them in stock, but then they ran out. And so Sideshow came up with new responses. Generally, it was offering a partial credit. Sometimes it was $100, sometimes it was $80, sometimes it was $50, depending on which customer representative you spoke to. Now, all this information is secondhand. This is stuff that I read on Facebook or statute forums, so I'm just assuming those collectors are being honest about what happened in their interaction with Sideshow. But they're getting different responses. There are also, one collector reported they got a response that Sideshow had said, it's only a paint crack. And some of the images we've seen on Facebook lead me to believe that that's not the case, that there's actual separation going on that could be structurally dangerous for this piece. So if I had had the crack on my piece, I would have called Sideshow, and if they were not willing to tell me if there was another batch coming, I might have gotten a little bit frustrated and made a big deal out of it, because I think that's very important to know when you're making your decision about what to do. Do you accept a partial credit? Or if there's another batch coming, do you have the option of waiting for that batch, even if it's a year away, to get a replacement for this piece? This is a really special piece. A lot of collectors, including myself, waited for it for a long time, and we're very excited about it. And luckily mine's okay, and I think it's going to be in my collection for a very long time. Other collectors, this could be a real tough call for them. You know, not everyone has the ability, even with instructions from Sideshow on how to repair a piece, or do you just accept that it's a paint crack when actually it could be structural? There's so many questions. I think in this case, Sideshow really needs to come out and say, here's the deal. The piece is sold out. There are no more batches. Here are your options. Or actually, we've got a batch coming in 9 months. If you can wait that long, we'd be happy to replace it at that time. That's what you should do, Sideshow. That's my opinion anyway. Let me know what you guys think. If you own this statue, let me know if you have the defect or not. I'm really curious how many folks are affected by this. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and I'll see you in San Diego next week. Take care.